Your archetype isn't a costume. It is the clearest expression of who you are. Very lean and slim. I have never seen a performative boy who is jacked. They got like a very feminine twinky body or like a ripped body. Height, I would say height starting from 5'6" and up. Skin tone, yeah. Skin tone is fine to me. I've seen a lot of skin tones with that. If you have long hair, it's good. If you're like a creative with a bald head, this is gonna be very tough for you because they're gonna want somebody with hair. Maybe you can like wear a fedora or a hat to hide it. And definitely like a little bit of a beard, hard diamond jaw, structural overall look, self-artistic and balanced. So we can see with the eyes and eyebrows and the lip. Now, social compatibility. As we said before, artistic, creative, intellectual. The LTR leaning is pretty good, 4 stars. Calves, medium difficulty, 2 stars. Not too expensive, honestly. Okay, so let's see how it looks. As you can see, the flow pants, and of course, the baggy pants. So the artist sees his world differently and expresses it through style. Effortlessly unique, culturally aware, and confident core personality. He's imaginative and introspective. Values authenticity over status. And that's why the relationship they get, I've seen, and I'm impressed with like really quality, good women. Because it's just like, I don't give a fuck about brands. I'm just going to express myself, you know? So you see that a lot of oversized shorts, definitely linen, knit polo, messy hair, light beard, net tattoos is very popular. I've seen them with little crap little flower tattoos. See the accessories over here. Gotta have the tote bag, crossbody bag too. Type of materials, knit suede, boots. Desert boots is really popular too. Lifestyle vibe, art galleries, coffee shops. And here's some brands if you guys don't know. Rude, Hogue. Stussy's pretty good. I've seen the Acne Studios if you can afford it. It's really good frame. Was it for men who want to think deeply and feel deeply? All right, let's go back to card 1. Get a little water break. So now we got the Korean modern gentleman. Clean, polished, respectful, high attention to detail. What kind of woman this attracts? K-pop fans. Yes, any girl that has like an Asian fetish. She notoriously will love anime, love K-pop, see you as oppa, holding the umbrella in the rain and just making out with you. Soft and sweet, yep. Very detail oriented. She's artistic, and yeah, I've seen like a younger crowd. They're very into that, like ages between 18 to 27. And the LTR is also pretty high too. So it's a 4-star out of 5. Urban cabs, modern setting, dates, and travel. And the lifestyle fit, minimalism, self-improvement, style, and education, which is very true. You're a minimalist, you're a man, you value self-improvement, you have good discipline, and you're educated. This archetype, it's very good for specifically Asians, because I've seen a lot of Asians of different races that will lean into this, not even if they're not Korean, because of thanks to the media representation that they're getting. But it's very difficult to master. Why? Because you have to carry a sort of aura to. Now, you can copy the style a little bit to dress a little bit Asian, because I've seen some black brothers and white brothers, not so much Indians or Browns or Middle Easterns, dressing in the Asian Korean style. But it looks good if you could pull it off. But it just won't have the same kind of effect, the halo effect, as if you were Asian. So let's go back to it. Gentlemen, lean and slim, very too. All right. And average height, 5'6" to 6 feet. You got to be tall. You got to be tall. Because all of them, it's like, I would even say like, yeah, 5'6" is like, unless you have like a really feminine, twinky K-pop face to help you with the lack of height, it'll help offset it. And it looks best on like light skin or tan, white. They like perm kind of hair, clean shaven. They hate that. Oval faces work good. Soft, useful, and balanced, as we can see with the eyes and eyebrows, soft features. As we said, the K-pop fans, LTR is 4 stars. You already know about the fit. Lifestyle fit, calves, difficulty, as I said, it's 4. Maintenance is going to be very high. And also $2 signs, because you're just going to have to spend money on like self-care. So it's in the moderate range. Okay. Now let's go back to, oh wait, my bad. Let's see how it looks. So as I said, You could still dress the style, but it just won't have the same effect as if an Asian guy is wearing it because this is specifically tailored towards them. Clean, polished, disciplined, effortlessly attractive to Korean Mandarin values self-improvement, aesthetics, subtle confidence. He dresses with precision, keeps his appearance refined. So you see a very beautiful, refined look, nice hair, well-groomed brows, clear skin, manicured nails. You can wear the crossbody bags, classic vintage watches. Necklaces is okay, but like a thin one. Types of shoes, clean shoes or boots. And you want to have like the spicy type of cologne. As you can see, what's the lifestyle and vibe? Definitely calves, the gyms of wellness, as I said, studies and growth. So very a person who's in tune himself. Types of brands, Uniqlo. Uniqlo's great. Or K-pop. Our legacy, that's also good too, and Omni. You can see over here, small details make a big difference. Amen. Be disciplined, be refined, be unforgettable. Quiet confidence is the ultimate flex. That. All right, let's go back to card 1. Now we have Miami Luxury. Wealthy, flashy, confident. You know, he's all over the place. He's like, I got my yacht, I got my money. I get into the, the hardest restaurants, the hardest clubs. So, what kind of woman are you going to attract with this? Luxury oriented, party woman, superficial, trophy seekers, social climbers. So basically, they want to use you for your status. Unfortunately, it's 3 stars because it's more casual. And the reason why I said that because it's more so in the terms of being transactional. Miami beaches, yacht, clubs, and vacation. That's the environment. Lifestyle fit, high income, flexible lifestyle. So if you can go out. And the difficult lifestyle is a 4 because you need to have the time. You need to know the promoters. And the Miami luxury lifestyle, I've actually seen a shit ton of Asian promoters. I've seen brown promoters. I've seen black promoters. They do pretty well with it. But it's just like, do you have the time and the lifestyle to be just going around all this for status? That's up to you. But it's a high risk, high reward lifestyle. Let's go to card number 2. You got to have an athletic body, 5'8" tall. Yeah, it's like I've seen short Indian promoters, but it's like, it doesn't hit the same. And you see over here, not too many, as I didn't state white. It's a lot of like tan, brown, or black brothers. You can have a bald head, you can have a fade. Beard is optional, it's up to you. Square diamond jaw, angular sharp. As we can see with the facial structure of the eyebrows over here. Now, social compatibility and glamorous, luxury-oriented, travel lovers, social outgoing, status aware. Relationship lean, as I told you, 3 is the balance. The fit, lifestyle fit, luxury travel, high, and it's hard. Isn't it going to cost you a lot of money? And the investment is going to be high. This is going to take a long time. Now let's see what it looks like. Miami luxury man lives in a summer state of mind. He enjoys life, takes care of his body, dresses with status and ease. Keyword status. His style is clean and breathable, as I told you. A lot of linen, a lot of see-through. He's sharp without trying hard, and you got to be very charismatic, social. You got to have values of freedom and experiences and take pride in your appearance. A lot of polos, a lot of tailored shit. Definitely, they love to wear glasses, aviator glasses, nice expensive chain. Chronographic watch, to me, that fits the best. Definitely a weekender bag. They like to show up like the Louis V bag or something. Clean nails, tailored, fit tailored. You got some tattoos, Crocs or boat shoes, you know what I mean? Or the clean sneakers. Cologne, Tom Ford, that's good. You see with the fabric and texture. Silk is good. Open knit, I agree with that. Color pretend, you have warm colors. Lifestyle and vibe, as you can see, beach clubs, rooftop nights, yacht, ocean drives, fine dining. Okay. What is the brands? Tom Ford, Ralph Lauren, Ralph Lauren, Reese, Boston Frame. I know all these brands. These are very like well put together brands. Men who enjoy life and adventure. Luxury is in the detail, confidence is in the energy. Live in a moment just like the life that you want. All right, now we got one of my favorites, which is I'm heavily invested in. Athletic performer. Discipline, health, dedication, peak performance. What are you going to attract? Let's see. Fitness girls, active girls. So fitness, that they go to the gym. And then active girls is running, tennis, basketball, martial arts, like any kind of sport. Health conscious, very health conscious kind of girls. natural kind of girls and loyal kind of girls. That's why the LTR for this is good, because it's a pure kind of thing. It's based off self-improvement. The environment that you're going to thrive on this is, of course, in the gym, sports, outdoor lifestyle activities, when you go join like events or things where it comes to health and fitness. And this is for you if you're into fitness goals, competition, high performance. Basically, you just always want to self-improve. And it's easy to medium. It's not that difficult. You just got to have a disciplined mindset. And honestly, any race can do it. I've seen, amazing in shape Asian brothers, black brothers, and Indian and Arab brothers, Spanish brothers looking good in the gym. And they had a baddie with them, but they were fucking consistent about taking care of their health. And she loves that about him. That is just that consistency, that rudimentary roundedness as a man. Okay. So athletic and lean, height, I've seen short, universal all skin color. Yeah, I would say, definitely short hair. I've seen some pretty boys with long hair in the gym, but it's not like Twinkie. It's more like guys with like medium to short hair or even buzz cuts. Yeah, you can have a beard. Face too. It's universal. Healthy, fit, and divine. As you could see, universal. And as we said before, the social compatibility, active lifestyle, and health conscious, and the LTR is 4 stars out of 5. With the lifestyle fit, gym sports, medium. As I said, the level is definitely going to be medium. Difficulties too. Yeah, you'll be spending moderate because your gym membership will be like, if you go to Equinox, $300-400, and then protein shakes and meal prep and all that shit and gym wear. It's not, Lululemon ain't cheap, Alloy ain't cheap, so it's an investment, but it's good too because you work on your health. Now let's see what it looks like. So the athletic performer, as you can see, all right, disciplined, strong, and focused, built for performance. Athletic performance driven by discipline, self-mastery. He trains consistently, eats clean, and takes care of his body. He's, disciplined. Archetype attracts strong. It demands respect. The athletic, you could wear Lululemon, the tank tops, the track pants. Everything you wear is just athletic wear. Athletic or performance wear. Definitely got to have your gym bag and, the notorious bottle and a sports watch, or like a fitness tracker, like a Whoop or Oura Ring, Fitbit. Definitely a gym bag. Prune brows, fit lean physique, clear skin. As you can see, you can get the Nike shoes. You can get definitely running shoes. What's it called? On running too. So gym training, running, clean eating, recovery, competition. That's a lifestyle vibe. Alo, Lululemon, Vuori, Hookah, On Running, Solomon, all top tier sports brands. See who's it for? Value the health. You can't be wearing big clothes with this. So the body achieves what the mind believes. Amen. Train hard, eat clean, live with purpose, perform in the gym, win in life. I am guilty of this archetype, man, because I like to be on my grind. I like to push myself for health now that I'm, older and I'm very health conscious. Body ain't the same anymore. Tell you that. All right, let's go back to card 1. Urban professional, competent, ambitious, reliable, driven, put together. He's career focused, educated, ambitious, independent, and traditional. Super strong LTR with this, because it shows that you are a professional, man. You got your shit together. You're basically a fucking catch. Let's just say what it is. Where you're going to thrive in this? Office, networking events, conference, and business settings, because you're the man with the plan. If you're a career-focused guy with financial goals, he's in the medium, yeah. Hence the fact why it's urban professional. So, go to card 2. You're on the right, lean and athletic. Yeah, height. I've seen short, tall, medium, super tall. And yep, definitely universal with the hair. I've seen bald. I've seen fades. I've seen guys with long hair, ponytail. Beard, yeah, you always want to have like a clean face or like a stubble. You don't want it just doesn't look good with like a big yak beard. And yeah, rounds, oval type of jaw, balanced and masculine. So as we could see, social compatibility, career focus, educational business, 5-star LTR. It's a really great LTR. And the lifestyle fits for you if you're a corporate business. Difficulty is going to be medium within the maintenance level. And difficulty is going to be 2 stars. Spending moderate and low to medium investment. Let's see what it looks like. You see, they all look fire. That's why I said it's like a universal type of appeal with like the blazers, the belts, the khaki pants, the cufflinks, the bag. Like each one. My black brother looks fly. My Asian brother looks fly. My South Asian, Middle Eastern, they all look fly. Well taken care of hair, groomed. You know what I mean? Urban professional thrives in high pressure environments. He's polished, well spoken, solution oriented. He is sharp. So he's alert. He knows what's going on. Loafers or dress shoes. Lifestyle and vibe. High performance, traveling style, continuous learning and business meetings. Tom Ford, Rieslinger, Armani, just very Ted Baker. Oh, that's a good brand. Ralph Lauren, just very sharp and business oriented. Who's it for? Men who want to build a legacy. Okay. Preparation meets opportunity. Presence creates influence. Dress with purpose, act with discipline, lead with integrity. Okay. Card 1. Rugged Outdoorsman. This one, I've seen it. It's people who like to travel and stuff. It's kind of a niche market. It's not like a wide universal appeal. And it's like specifically for the rugged guy, you really gotta like hiking and sports or like some kind of adventurous type of thing. So nature kind of girls, traditional, down to earth, adventure loving, loyal. For LTR, great. You're gonna thrive if you are outdoors, hiking, camping, rural areas. Okay, lifestyle fit. If you like freedom in nature, easy to medium, not too hard. Go out there, join a group, go hiking, go camping. No, as I said, oh yeah, you got to be jacked as shit for this. Like he's either like dad bod jacked or just enormously huge. And as I said before, you see tan, brown, or dark colors, hair. They love the beards. Yeah, square, rectangular jaw. And definitely with the hair, just the ruggedness, the messiness is good. All right. And yeah, as we said before, social compatibility with outdoors nature lovers. LTR leaning is a 4-star. The level of difficulty will be low. It's not too hard. As I said, with the maintenance level. And there's actually people who love that kind of culture. So let's see what it looks like. So the Rugged Outdoorsman. As you can see, a lot of platted stuff, a lot of Hainley, wool, leather, utility, cargo, beanies. They love that too. Outdoors hand, meaning that, you're not afraid to get your hands dirty or messy. Love the beards or the mustache, utility bags, very boot heavy. He's grounded, resourceful, tough. He values his freedom and simplicity. Okay. Hiking, his food is vibe. Fishing, camp life. And you see Patagonia, North Face, Card, Artex. There's a lot of people who are into that culture that just loves to hike and climb shit. That's why I said like in the LTRs, it's pretty genuine because it's just an adventurous like thing to do where it doesn't have superficiality. So the nature doesn't follow trends. The true strength is timeless. Beautiful quote. Built by nature, tested by life. Live simply, stay ready. Amen. Okay, card 1, the Minimalist. This is one I like too. So, common, confident, effortless, high taste. So, what are you gonna get? Low drama kind of girls, intellectual girls, design lovers, independent, and quality seekers. LTR 4-stars because these are women who are creative and they're willing to be open-minded and express themselves with you. How's it thrive? Modern cities, everyday life, coffee shops, quiet luxury. Basically, the environments. It works for you. Simplicity, focus, peace. And it's easy. It's really not that tough. Because hence the fact that it's called minimalist. Okay, you got to be lean. I would say height starting from 5'5" and up. It's a universal. Hair I've seen a lot. Bald. No hair, fades, messy hair, curly hair. Definitely light beard, not over and the round jaw kind of work. It's all balanced with the faith. As now we'll go to the stats. As we can see, social compatibility, design, conscious, low drama, 4 stars, lifestyle fit, everyday modern series. That we said, maintenance level, that's going to be low, difficulty easy, affordable, just chill. All right. So you see, they all pull it off. Looks good, looks chic. All right, less is more. Intention, impact, focus on what matters. The minimalist lives with purpose and removes the unnecessary. His style is clean, intentional, and timeless, built on quality and function. Core purpose, intentional, self-aware, very clean, just laser focus, little chain over there, little ring, but it just comes together so smooth, so nice. Clean white sneakers, loafers, nice strong cologne, you know what I mean, with the Montclair or Terry too. That's good. And the colors are very rich kind of colors with wool, linen, silk, cashmere. Lifestyle, focus on growth, minimal living, quality time, definitely quality time, train, move, and travel light. Brands, I've seen Reese, good. Uniqlo, yes, of course, Tom Ford, APC, Omni, yep, good brands. Men who value clarity and purpose. So, simplicity is the ultimate sophistication. Leonardo da Vinci, amen. Remove the unnecessary, focus on the essential, and become exceptional. Now that we covered everything, we're going to move to the final step before we end our presentation. And you guys can always scroll back, look at the card 1 and card 2, and the steps of the archetype to understand where do you fit in the family tree and how can you build yourself, everything that plays a role within the media and everything that plays a role that represents who you are, to congruently select the right archetype for you that is congruent to who you are. So your next step is to build your archetype. So a roadmap. Now, you need to know the self-awareness, who you are, what is your strengths and weaknesses. Don't bullshit yourself. Don't lie to yourself. Don't, when you want to be like a bad boy and you're not a bad boy and you're soft, it's better for you to be the archetype. You know what I mean? And then hair, your first frame, your first impression. So some archetypes without hair, it's not going to hit the same versus people who are hair. So if you're balding and you're thinning, you can do like the more masculine kind of archetypes, which will help you growing. Got to stay sharp, got to stay maintained. Body is extremely important. The foundation of presence, the wardrobe, how you dress, how you act is your identity, your accessories, which builds and adds on to it. It's a supplementation. And then your lifestyle. Like for me, I love the sports archetype. I love the classic gentleman. I love the minimalist because that's just me. I'm a guy that likes to wear polo. I'm a guy that likes fitness. I'm a guy who enjoys being around friends and family. I'm a guy who, worships God and is very grateful. That just fits my energy of my creativeness of who I am. So those archetypes are congruent to me. I used to be the bad boy and the hype beast and shit, but I was just young and dumb and being stupid. Communication, how you speak, your intellectual and the way you express yourself and your consistency. Can you keep doing it? And then the halo effect. People you trust, naturally drawn to the man who you are, which will then equal dating higher attractive women, open doors and create opportunities, and fix your social life for building respect and influential strong. So you don't rise by chance, you rise by choice, discipline, and identity. So the man you want to become is a step process. Remember the 5 rules. Choose one archetype. Don't mix a bunch. Be like, I want to be a bad boy. I want to be artsy. I want to be K-pop. That doesn't make fucking sense. Do what works for you. Number 2, build a foundation first. Hair grooming, body fit. Get the basics right. Everything else builds on top of that. 3, stay on top of it. You got to be congruent. You got to work on yourself. Number 4, adapt the archetype to yourself. Don't copy somebody else. Like, I want to be like him, his energy, but are you the same guy? Do you have the same body type? Do you have the same facial structure? Do you have the same nose, eyes, lips, skin color, hair? It won't be the same. Different races, different heights, different looks, different skin color plays a role on how you are perceived. That we live in a superficial society, unfortunately, with social media. So you need to learn to adapt and survive and become originally who you are. Number 5, consistency creates the halo effect. You stay congruent, you develop the halo because that identity and that archetype becomes you. Now, before we end it, so your archetype isn't a costume. It is the clearest expression of who you are. All right. This is Coach D with the Natural Magnetic Men. I hope you enjoyed the class today. And feel free to take a look at our website because we do profile analyzations and looks analyzations to see where you are, to give you an audit to help you understand your archetype and your looks for you to do better yourself. Now, if you like this video, like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you.